Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds. Welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and Cultist Simulator Lantern Apostle, and yeah, Star Wars Edition slightly. We haven't been able to do that as much for this particular run, simply because I've been, so freaking pressed sometimes. This is the hardest run in the game, and as you can see, we're at an interesting spot where I've got 3 reputation, a dread card running around. Fortunately, we've got this coming up soon, which will be able to get rid of the dread. I want to keep diving into here. We've finally managed to get the cracked Watchman's Glass, which is one of the 5 items we require here. That'll be the second one we have. And yeah, we're continuing to charge forward. We did, however, get the 12-point chalice, which could be useful in a couple of cases. But right now, what I'm considering is when and where to do a couple of things. There's erudition. Right. Okay. So one of the things we have to do is we have to get a level 14 Chronicle again. And we've got the Vagabond's map at level 12, but we're going to have to keep diving in after we get the mirror repaired here in order to be able to get more 10 and 12 level secret history lore chunks and put them together to get a 14. Now, it could be a bit messy in doing so. In addition, we don't currently have a Jedi, aka the police, chasing us, but with this much reputation, we're going to have to work very hard to prevent that from happening again. We may have to temporarily lose our job in order to be able to do so. Now, we need to, let's get that done. And we're building up the Iron Spintra just in case I have to cash out of the job for a bit. The funds are a bit low, so we want to increase that. And yeah, things need to be done, as it were. Okay, so let's get cracking. Normal speed it is. We're starting off normal speed as per usual while I get my crick back into it. The Labyrinth Codex. Ooh, that's another Grail one, which we don't actually need because we've already got freaking 14 Grail maximum numbers from our little trip with the, oh my god, what happened here? Okay, so we're gonna have a sickness. That's easy enough to take care of. Let's get that going. And let's pause. So we don't have too much crazy happening simultaneously. I've got to use you, my number 2 person, since I don't have the Grail name, which is my favorite one to do so. This will still be around when we have a moment, so we can get rid of the dread if we have to. We don't have a dread trap coming up, so we don't really have to worry about this whatsoever. I'll leave this open, slot open for dreaming, in hope we can get back into the highest level of the Mansis. Yes, and there we go. Let's snap in that, put in the Bronze Spintra. Now again, we're a little low on funds, so we may want to keep at the job for a bit. We don't have a spell to hit anyone with at the moment. This is like a level 12 knock again, not something we super need. This one, on the other hand, is a winter one. We do need this one. As soon as we get that, vitality out, brain not working, check intelligence exe file to see if it's still operational. Probably still running on low energy. Also got that, which is going to create another possibility. So first things first, let's get more money because we're going to need to start building up cash for our plans. So we may, like I said, if we have to lose the job for a bit. Yeah, Dooku really doesn't have to come in to work that often. He's just not an essential worker. I mean, I got him the job basically by pulling strings. You are the Emperor. You can, get on your friends any sorts of useless jobs located in some obscure bureaucracy and funded by the taxpayers. And terrifying, isn't it, that I'm being quite realistic, as it were. All right, so originally I was going to start opening up for this mirror, but this dread is way too dangerous at the moment. Oh, on the other hand, we don't have to worry about it for... let's let these continue to decay. If it really becomes an issue, we see the dread trap coming up, we'll do that. And dread, of course, can be useful in some circumstances. Okay, so just learn to live with your dread. That should be like a self-help book for this universe. All right. I mean, we'll lose one mystique at least by this point. And we're like I said, if we play our cards close to the chest. Oh, I forgot that is a contentment. Whoops, silly me. I can ditch why waste it, right? We want to do some diving, but let's just do safety first, as per usual. Boom. Got the mirror, so we're ready to go in next time. Next, however, we need to do it all over again, but I want my more experienced person to be doing this one. Okay, we will put in the cracked Watchman's mirror, which will require a silver spintra, which we do have. Thanks to Poppy, by the way. but let's get that knocked out. You know, one thing at a time. Okay, so dread is no longer a problem. The next cycle will be this. That's a problem. We'll have 2 reputation cards we need to get rid of. Okay, so when that comes around, we'll deal with it. Yeah, the hardcore game, mode game means I'm not doing a lot of super speed, as it were. Vitality will be necessary when we get out of here again. I see. This one's going to be blocked up for a bit, but at least we can get this done. All right. Soham's writings veer from poetry to confession. He identifies those from flesh, those who were mortal, from blood, those who arose from sacrifice, from light, entry from the glory, and from stone, those who rise from his knowledge. This is where the hours come from, by the way. But insists the moth is first god who was blood, but later retracts himself and claims it was the Red Grail. Yeah, the reason being, of course, that linear time is kind of not working very well at the beginning of, well, before time existed, right? I mean, at the best, you could say this came before this, and sometimes you can't even be sure about that. And no, I'm not kidding. Mythological time is difficult to track. And don't forget, since gods exist outside of time, they're perfectly capable of retrofitting the timeline, changing the past to ensure that they exist in the present and the future. If you think about this for too long, you will literally go mad. So proceed with your own pace. Anyways, let's get the this one written. So like I said, we've been low on winter. I think only have 2 origins. So while we've got nothing better to do, let's just read this book. It'll probably dread us again too, just because that's how these things work. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have to paint as soon as we're done with our job, but fortunately the time will come out properly. Yay us for that one. But yeah, we'll get the mirror up and running. That's the second one. And then after all of this, after they get painting done, if you go back to the job, and then we can possibly work on getting Teresa on our side, because she is vital to getting this particular one going. Yeah, I also have to do that too, but that's the 3rd priority at this point. Okay, so right then. Okay, so we have 24 seconds before we want to get that going, which means we're probably in trouble here. No, actually, can we make this work? I don't know. It's gonna be tight, which is one of the reasons why we're moving at the slow speed. But we also still freaking need to get 10 moth, which is going to be interesting. I hope the heck I got this color right. I mean, whoops, this color right. Could be moth. I really could be moth 12. Actually, I thought I'd just think off the top of my head. Oh, well. Yeah, I thought about using subvert to do so. Then I realized subvert actually just is about using non-compatible. There we go. Hang on one second. Let's get all of this dealt with. You go in here, because I don't want you burning funds. Okay, paint. Okay, so first of all, we gotta check. 9.3 seconds, and 9.7. I have to lose the mystique. Well, at least we have the slots for it. We should really get that next level of passion going, but right now, we will... Actually, what we should do, since we don't have to worry about this until it gets to the... No, wait, these are all frozen anyways. It doesn't really matter. All right, so let's start so we can file and forget. Do we have any impulses we can use? Erudition, okay, mood piece. There we go. Hit it. Deep breath, everyone. Oh yeah, he's still going. I haven't really been paying much attention to him, but yeah, I'm right. The mark menace was different before the first god from light, but never doubted existed even then. Dread and like the 12. Yeah, I was hoping that was winter. Completely forgot how close. It's more bluish when you winter. Should have remembered that. But we got a dread, so that's great, isn't it? Do we have a dread trap coming up? No. So we drew the detective twice in a row, which great. That could mean that we're kind of screwed over here, anyways. We will do what we can do. That is all we can do. As, you know, kind of nuts as that is. Anyways, you know, if we're just going to dump out the books, let's just dump out the books. I mean, I don't really have anything else that I need to do here, so yeah. Read a manual for departure. No, those doors shouldn't be recorded, but if we only recorded things before we had to leave the fifth history, it would have been in much better state. So here I am running it down, and if you don't like it, you can sanction me. This is a Naga, by the way, the Serpent Lords. That can secretly control India in this game. This is about the door, how they may have left their own doomed timeline to this one. You know, I mean, might as well. We got them. Might as well. All right. Nobody saw anything. Nobody snitched. Good. Look at all of you. You know Sith snitches don't get stitches, they get lightning bolted. Which is worse. Much, much worse. Boom. There's number 2 for the items. Oh my god, we've got to get Teresa up and running, but I don't know how we're going to do that, as we've got so much stuff going on here. But at least we're soon, hopefully, going to be getting, this dread can be counted on to function. Yeah, we also have to get back to our job, and I think we can do this since we're at normal speed. It's going to be a little iffy, but I think we can do this. And then we can start working towards getting the bloody, thing to work. Now, stop. We have, of course, the coming around again, which means we have to consider where we're going with this. Because, yeah, we've got more mystique than we know how to use. This is not going to work, unfortunately. We've made it worse for ourselves. What we're doing right now, essentially, is we are kind of hoping that we don't... You know what we need to do? We need to use smokescreen at this point. We've got so fucking much of it. First, let's get the job back. This will let us continue funding what we will be doing in the future. We do need to get Teresa back, but hopefully we can do it next time. But meanwhile, what we can do is we can do our secret talkie talk to use that to get another potential cultist to use to fire evil energy head into. And yeah, that not actually unusual for real. Cultists that they use students to dump their negative energy into, so be careful who you choose to teach you, you know? Okay, so time passes. Yeah, this is over there. They're gonna grab something, that's for sure, unfortunately. Oh well, it was nice while it lasted. But of course you grab the one with the least time left on it. Alright, the manual departure lists a number of strategies, occult, martial, and political for quick escapes. Many are irrelevant, obsolete, or enigmatic, but the manual does include a number of powerful techniques for opening portals. More dread. Jesus. How much dread do I have going? Do I have a dread trap? What was this? Oh no. Wait, does this... It's gonna kill it right away? Oh my god, keeping a dread going? We have to check to see if this works or not. Because it might. Yeah, you got me, Coppers. Or Jedi, or whatever. Oh, hold on a second. While this is all going on, we've got to take these rare opportunity to actually get into the freaking peacock door. Let's go. And yeah, Dread just may have saved our arse. You're sending me enticing dreams, but my fear of being is going to save me. Cosmic angst, don't fail me now. Brace Sith nihilism. Anyways. It can be so weird sometimes. Alright, so Aramaic. Just do that. Alright, so yeah. Oh, just a weary detective. We'll kill him in a moment. Right. Okay. Alright, so another random cultist. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious how this works. Alright, pause. Everybody pause for a moment. The dream I received encompassed my dread like a polyp devouring a life moat. In its place, it offers a memory of conversation that never happened, a ripe with luminous laughter. What the hell does that mean? No. I must not think. If you dream away this card using the ritual, the long will learn from you. This one is not the same, right? Weird. Okay, so it just converts a dread into contentment. Okay, we theoretically could use that ourselves, but we need to figure out what we're doing with this, and we already know what we're doing with this. 46 seconds. Oh, God. We have to decide what we're doing here. How do I lose... Okay. Not using it for a ritual is one thing, but it's a possibility that we can, in fact, use it in order... Or do we have a dread trap coming up? We can use it as an influence within a... painting. That will hold it in place, make it this guy unable to get it until we pop out again, because he's coming up with an action. If that action happens to be something that collects this, which is a high possibility, then we're in trouble. We don't want to take... All right, first of all, check this. Okay, so the dread trap is coming up, which is okay, mind you. The dread trap would grab contentment next. Yeah, it's not going to work, unfortunately. So, right, we have 12 seconds. It's a mess, but I think we can do this. Let's go with this. paint. We do not want to produce any mystique, right? I don't know anymore. I don't know if we have a plan. I don't think we have a plan. So we're just going to keep going. 74 seconds should be sufficient to be able to do this because we have 50 plus, yeah. This will go away, which is our major problem. So we do have him, but we can kill him at leisure. So we're not going to worry about him at all. We do this with absolutely nothing right now. Then toss in the fascination. This is neither a ritual nor a dream. So it should not be a issue, but it will conceal him for a good 60 seconds when we get to the next section here. Now, what we could do is allow the dread trap to function, and then when this pops out, the dread trap will grab the fascination. That is a theory. And you know how we test theories? We do it with experimentation and possibly very bad things happening to us. But we do accept that sometimes these are the things that must happen. You know, you're not going to ever get through a game like this or life without, you know, some stumbles. All right. So, okay, what do we got? Now we're going to take this, by the way, as it's a straight up 10, and we just have to find either a 10 or a 12, and we can combine these all together to become a 14. That's the thing that has happened. However, we are now without any spintras, which is a problem. Sigh. Yeah. What does this do? Nothing, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping you can combine these together because that would be awesome. Awesome sauce. But what will happen, like I said, is we'll leave this dread in play. We will have to do this in a bit. Oh, God. This is all a mess. All right. There you go. Deep breath. And like I said, it's kind of weird we're doing this with the dread trap, but we're doing it. It's concealed right now. And usually the traps will override this, which means he won't be able to do so. But it's kind of weird that, yeah, it eats, the special dreams eat our dread and make us feel happy, and I don't trust that happiness. Because same happiness that's, you know... Okay, Sky of the Soul. Alright, let's collect. Put this back in. Kaylee's versions are brief, obscure, and often dominated by images of violence. The star is a pinprick, but the sun is a wound. Remember, the sun is fueled by blood, like the Aztecs in this particular scenario. That's what the Sunset Rite is all about. Not that we ever got the Sunset Rite, because I missed it, damn it. Alright, so... grab all these. Now, let's hope. All right, so what's going to happen is that dread will be grabbed and hopefully fascinate when... Now, what we're going to do from this point is I'm going to get rid of contentment the way we had to. Now, instead of getting complicated about it, let's hope that works without causing a detonation, because I did not see Charlotte. Great. You know what, sweetie? I need you for a moment. You're going to go here, you're going to go here, you're going to talk to me about this, and you're going to take my bad memories with me, okay? Good. That's consumed now. Now we can, now we are safe to be able to do this, and then we will come around to do our commission in order to be able to get that done. All right, go for it. Oh boy. All right, so then the commission will allow us to do so, but as soon as we have this clear, we'll get the other commissions and start working on them as well. Now we don't have the Winter Lore, which sucks. All right, so what do we got here? Fascination Trap, which oddly makes us immune to that attack again. But yeah. All right, so notoriety is about to vanish, so we're good there. And hopefully it'll all work. All right, so 2-pointer and banger. All right then. Hi there, Clavette. When I'm second or third favorite, I'm not sure yet. But anyways, yeah, we got a lot. It's all mystique, however, which means basically all we do is run the Jedi into the ground as he chases shit. But let's see about all of this. The Book of Masks. More, no, Phrygian. We don't have that. Ooh, we don't have it. Just summon the Grail guy for more than this. Okay, so the Grail guy, I'm not sure if we can do it or not, but thinking about it. All right, so it's always possible to be deader, Kaylee states. The Watchman goes before, none but 7 may go after. Yet surely we are born to the glory as the sparks fly upwards. Oh, you had to do that, didn't you? All right, so Clavette, come here. I'm going to teach you more things. Because we're not having this stuff hang around. There you go. Hi, take more of my pain. That's going to slow me down. Oh, we don't have the Phrygian to be able to do these two, which sucks. Sigh. Now, do. Excellent. Now that gives us another possibility, by the way. That'll give us the third item to be able to ascension, which... I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. What are we doing? More dread trap. Oh, what the hell? Dream of the key. Did I miss the dream of the key? Oh, okay, that just happened. Okay, so we need to be depressed. So we got these two. That's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Subversion. What do I subvert? What do I subvert Lantern to? I gotta remember that one. That one, that's a possibility. If we subvert Lantern to... If we subvert Lantern to... Moth, it might work. Subvert. I gotta double check this one. That one I don't have to top of my head since it is not a primary. Let's study we want. Let's check study and subversion. Subverting lore. Okay, so we subvert Moth and Lantern. We subvert Lantern and Forge. We need to subvert Grail and Moth. We can actually do that. We can actually do that. Subvert Grail to Moth. We have this one Grail by itself and this one here. So what happens if we did this? Subvert lore. Okay, this will cause us to need, however, intuition. We do have a glimmering right there. Do it now. Then we can actually work our way up to here, hopefully. I mean, this will give us 4, so we're going to need another... It's something, you know what I mean? It's one step closer to all that. It does give us possibilities, however. Now, question is... Oh, you get back in there. Losing track of things, which is never a good sign. Okay, 10. We still need... All right, so if this one's free right now, we desperately need to do this. Except we actually didn't get the winter lore, did we? We'd haven't been able to get a commission as well, so we're kind of stuck at that point. We're not going to get the lore, but we might be able to do something else. Now, let's pick the one that has the least time left on it. Only slightly by there. Let's grab map edge. Let's grab influence. Let's grab tool, and let's grab 14-point lore. We can summon Teresa now. Mighty forced the Lantern to draw the Ballard's attention and is teasing tastes his secrets to bring her closer. Thank you, reminding me about all of you, the fleeting reminiscence having 2 secret histories. I'd temporarily forgotten that. But let's get her up and going, because once we get her in place, we can talk to her about the key. Now, hopefully, we'll have it coming around sometime soon. Now, of course, I should have waited until we knew the key was coming, but also timing with the job is kind of a difficult thing too. Ooh, look at all that. We have a possibility of getting rid of some of these right off the bat, which is good. Again, this will just grab that, and we should be utterly fine with that regard. Okay, so we're going to have 4 moth lore shortly. Into the night. Yeah, there we go. And we still need, there it is, to bring us the intuition that we need. Let's put this over here for now and get that out of the way. Okay, deep breath. Need to keep this open. Clavette now has 5 heart, which is good. But that means also we're not going to be able to use her to absorb more. We still have these 3, however. Yeah, keep going. And the universe continues to rotate, as it were. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, so yeah, this one's got rid of there. The dread trap is currently active, which is a thing. But, yep. Ooh, we got lucky. So Teresa and I were going to be talking about that dream in just a little bit. But yes. Oh my. It's hunched shoulders of a scholar, the clear voice of a school teacher, and the freckles of a traveler on the continent. She lacks a shadow. Now, a lot of people think that there's another entity that lacks a shadow and she must be related to them, but it's not actually the case. She lacks a shadow because she lacks physical form. She's made only of light. And now, because of her picture, beginning to see why some people think that she might be the librarian of the Lantern background anyways for Hush House, which, you know, I'm willing, like I said, I'm all for that theory, but hang on a second. Really can't let our job go, even, all right. The end of the world, but capitalism doesn't matter. Okay, someone is watching, looking for a lesson, and failing to find any. But once the key comes around, we will, of course, nab the, all right. We will nab the Teresa get the Dream of the Key, give it to Teresa, and she will summon our ally, which is a third aspect that we need. So we only need 2 more beyond that. Ritual and the ritual, no, 3 things. The ritual, the witnesses, and the level 10 moth lore. Yep, we got level 4, which like I said, if we just get anything, any good one. I mean, I'm going to have to look at some of the vaults we have now. If they have any moth lore worth a damn, we're going to start increasing that. But let's concentrate on Teresa first. That's 2 more Mystique down. Excellent. And yeah. Doing okay. All right. We got here. Okay, so yeah, clearing visions abate. Okay, cool. Our memories blinking in the light. We got this one. 57 seconds, but she's got another 119. So, oh, the world isn't flat. Shan't stay. Tell me a secret. We're going to discuss a secret upbringing kind of thing. All right, more of that. I mean, getting Teresa, once you have the right tool to work with that ritual, is easy as pie. All right, so more money. Oh, it only takes 10 seconds, and we've got 40 of that, so we can get every commission going right here. Let's see if we've got enough for any of ours. All right. Get back in there. Sigh. We're doing okay. Not my preferred. Okay, we've got Edge. I think this is... Yep, we got the time for that too. And Reason. Go for it. Meanwhile, let's get the others. No, we'll need... Because, yeah, we have time doing this, waiting to talk to Teresa. Efficiency. Here we go, level 4. Ooh, vault. Yep. Give me 1 second. I will pause while I look up to see if any of these are the ones that we want, because that would be an easy way of doing this. Be right back. Okay, so quick one to do is the Guar Inn. We can use the Guar Inn in order to do so. It's a quick vault. We don't have cop coming up, so yeah, I said we take care of this now. Now we need knock for the first part, so let's grab you two. That's not going to be very complicated about this. All right, so yeah, go to the Guar Inn. We can reserve rooms at the inn easily enough, but expect the locals, if they divine our intentions, turn nasty. If the library is still there, it will be well hidden. Okay, so let's start our pieces. These two will pose as a happy couple, and we'll send somebody in to do some murdering and such. Now, I know who I'd like to send in, but they're not available at the moment. So we will, however, have an opportunity. There's a Dream of the Key. We got that going. All right. I'm going to be a skirts of Francis Hall for guilt of arrested plots and found nothing. You found nothing. Nothing. You get nothing, sir. Anyways, let's see. What do we got? This has to be moved over here. That's why those damn things been going so crazy off the edge. All right, so these two have to be parted together when we do this. We've currently got the expedition to pick up the lore because we'll have a level 6. We'll move upwards to 8 and then 9. In order to combine them together, however, we will need... Where is it? Library. There we go. Library and intuition. That'll do. We're going to need a glimmering, basically. And we're not going to be able to... No reason to try to get it now. Let's get our commission up and running. And then we can work towards lorage. It was an idea to do subversion, but the level 6 will bypass the necessity. But I did teach you how to do it. Let's look at the chart and memorize which lore subverts which. Very substantial forge. We can do it. We've got the numbers. But the most important thing is to talk to Teresa and task her about the Dream of the Key. Ah, so my Ascent fellow has sent their sights still higher. They may regret it. Teresa turns the imaginary key in her hands. The construct. A dream of the key of days. The dream is false. The key is real, but there's such a thing for you or me to touch. Right, so we give her that. That's going to work towards one set, and we're moving towards here, meaning we're only slowly but surely need to be getting to some other things. Now, we can do the forge, and we will be doing the forge from Mandeb Bichette. We'll get a silver spintra, be able to repair the mirror, and then we go in. We could take this one, but I don't see the point of it. Silver would allow us to repair it, but we don't really want that. Okay, now. We're getting there. We are getting there, by God. Expedition continues. Now, I want to send in Edge or Moth or Grail people. I don't have enough Grail people. So, 5 Edge. What else do I have? Art, Forge, 2 Edge. Yeah, we might have to send in... To send in dudes with knives. This has been a bit. I guess we only have one real Sith assassin here. We're going to send in the thugs. Wow. Clone troopers, I guess. Well, go for it, guys. Got the luck. I can't shoot with shit. I knew I shouldn't have slashed the training budget. Gods. You know how much money you tend to run an empire? You gotta cut corners somewhere. Okay, so... That's going on. Deep breath. Now, let's see. Oh, excellent. My reason has returned. I'm still doing this, however, which means it hasn't fully returned. But yeah, these are... This Padawan has just been asleep at the desk for a while. Alright, so... We've got this. Alright, so this means that we are ready for our... Intra. Now, we want to keep the job normal, so we'll do this. It takes a while to repair the damn thing anyways. Alright, so... Okay, so this one, our strength is considerable. Okay, it's considerable, but we need more peeps. Alright, so you get in there. Bring it up to a 6. Yeah, I'm going to keep bringing in people and, you know, hopefully... none of these guys are going to be ready in time, though. Yeah, Porter's not going to cut it, so yeah. Go for it. Good luck. God damn it, I gimped on the training budget. It's going to really bite me here. Alright, so... We got... Ask Teresa about the dream of the key. I know the key holder, the one you want. Haven't spoken with her in some time. I don't often speak to Legalians. They're the, you know, predatory. The 7 sisters who devoured their own children became immortal monsters and formed a sort of society that Siluchana is the most human of. But as long I owe you the courtesy to your mentor. I'll send for the key holder. Frau Schoss is en route. Sister Drums is still responded to Siluchan's sister, the holder of the key of days, is on her way from Vienna. Perhaps I should meet her at the station. Alright. We can't do that. She'll be time out a bit. Okay, so which means we can simply take care of this right away. So we can start working towards repairing the dang thing. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, things are kind of weird, but we can work with this. Alright, the Count. Excellent. Erudition, Mystique. Right back to Mystique, but Mystique isn't really an issue. But that does allow us to use the Bronze Spintra. Now, what we do is grab the mirror. Whoops, not the mirror. Grab the repairman. You can... No, dude, go in there. You repair that so we can get, hopefully, a another lore fragment, start combining those. Okay. Thought the warded door would be first, otherwise it was stacked more guys with knives, but no, this is the situation we're in. Oh, okay. Great. Don't care, I don't have any notoriety. We will have it shortly, though. So, should we conceal the Mystique? I think we should, actually, and we will once we have the, once we have the timer coming around. So much slower than that. Yeah, I do remember in, Exile, you can go to Vienna and meet Frau Schauscher, and I used her once to take a bite out of the foe. That was fun. And basically, we were leaving, threw her at him as a delay, had one wound on him, as like, wasn't in the position, however, to try to finish him off. Alright, so, mission continues, alright? We seem to have won. I don't want to throw anyone else in. You know what? Porter, you're going. I'm not sure I'm picking you, but, you know, hit it. So yeah, my Sith assassin and dude with a knife managed to defeat the, I'm guessing they ran away. I mean, we're doing some B&E, we're taking books. You know, is a book worth your life? Depends on the book, really. Don't ask the librarian. Of course, she'd rather kill for books, but hey, that's just her. Alright, so, what we need to do... 18 seconds is when the time comes around, we will start painting with the single Mystique. It usually doesn't generate more Mystique at that point, but sometimes it can. So, we'll wait until we get to the 10 seconds and then take care of that. But this will... Bronze Spintra goes in. Excellent. And, yeah. Alright, so let's start with the painting. Single Mystique. That shouldn't be much. And Slee, why don't you go? We'll portrait on you. You're a new guy. I'll give you a portrait. I mean, it's not like we can use it for a magical focus and steal your soul or anything. That would just be silly. Yeah. We wait for the horned axe to reach the threshold. Yeah, our knock people are trying to open the door. That's what it comes down to. 90% chance of success, but I ain't going to count it as guaranteed. All right, so yeah, we'll be able to take care of this. All right, what are we doing? Another freaking fascination attempt. Really? Guess what, Cat? You're getting a promotion. Yeah, you got 2 promotions ahead of you, actually. All right, so mirror's up and running. Have to wait till this thing comes out. Okay, so yeah, you're next, and then you're next, and you're next. Yeah, we can't talk to her till she gets here, obviously. But I think what we can do, do this immediately. Grab the Mirror of Glory. We can't do that because we have the actual thing coming out. All right, so it's confusing, but we can pull this off. First things first, however. Pop in to the nightmare, or rather the daymare, or the daydream, or the night dream. Or something. We're going into the dream world. Nothing like, you know, alternate realities that can really mess up your speech patterns. Anyways. Alright, the death of a door. We have unsealed it. We will now have access to the book that will give us the boost up that we're going to need, which is great. We'll need to get a glimmering for each one, of course, and then... Seriously? Considering the evidence, you have no evidence, dude. None whatsoever. The Jedi Council is easy to confuse, even though we've killed 2 masters, which, you know, is a Sith accomplishment. Should be like achievement unlocked. The power to the dark side. That should be it. Yeah. Okay, Count. Right. Okay. Yeah. We can do this. Get undone there, so we can have another spin throw for that one breaks. Becomes rather annoying after a while, but we are okay. What the heck's going on now? Dream of a key. So we've already got Teresa, so that's been done. Treasures, great. Move forward. Good grief. All right, so Dr. LBM wants a lantern one. We know a bit about lanterns. All right, so let's get a commission from Count, and we can work towards this all. Collect a little bit of contentment. Padawan takes a lunch break. Should be fine. All right, so this is all getting kind of crazy. All right, contentment plus, yeah, the fascination. All right, so put this in here. Got 23 seconds before we have to worry about them. What are you looking at? Course of action. All right, fascination's in play, though. That's just a problem. 75 seconds. We have to risk this to get her. Going through all this again will take a little bit of work. It's a pain, but we're going to have to take a single risk. The only thing we could have done is possibly toss it in a painting, but even that doesn't seal it out of the way. But good thing you didn't grab it. Good. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay, so fascination. Haha, but we do have that. That is precisely what we need. Let's get this done. All right, so we need to get a glimmering to pull this off. We do not have one, but we do have the capacity to create one pretty easily. Glimmering online, as it were. Dig all that. Okay, so that's currently the issue. So that means, let's go to the 18 seconds. We'll talk to the Frau about it, and then we will move on with our lives, as it were. Do I not have the freaking... I don't have... Oh my god, I don't have the Maid in the Mirror there? Well, that has to be summoned now. Huh. That happened. I think we can work with this. What do I say about everything, really? Yes, we can. Until you are dead, you can work with it. Wow. A spry, forceful woman in severe black and white, tight wrinkles. She has never observed a blink. A tiny black kepi peeps from her. That's probably like a demon or something. You did all see Percy Jackson, right? You need assist me try to be good. Yes, is that correct in the ultimate mode? My key of days? Yes, yes, I'm aware. I do not like to travel in ignorance. Let's go talk to you then. Then we'll deal with the fascination once we're done with you. That will be good. Then we'll summon a Maid in the Mirror, because apparently we were down one. Oof, didn't even notice that between episodes. Okay, so yeah. Let's grab our pay. It's never enough, mind you, never enough. But we do have... Okay, this one. Dex. No, get in there. Get Dex. Get the manacles. Summon the ultimate feminine killing machine. Oh, great. You are next going to be nothing, which is good. Nothing is good. 11. The White Library. Some of the books are exotic 18th century pornography, others are botanist journals. However, some, value for our studies. The yellow note reads like, watch for me, JC. That's actually the enemy we're dealing with right now. That is a lot of books. We only need one. All right. We will do so once we, once we combine it. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of combining. The mirror is here. Okay, we got a bunch of other books. Another moth one. That's also a moth one? Loss is moth as well? Dude, how much moth do we have here? Moth, Imago. Imago, I didn't even. Yeah, that is also a 6. So we have choices whether we really want to do literature or not. But this one may not require translation. It does, but from Aramaic. We have both Aramaic and Sanskrit. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is all going on. Oh, and scene, of course. That one's Grail, I think. We had to definitely do 90 Grail. Not sleeping is really bad for your mental health. Somebody who suffers from insomnia, I can tell you that. Okay, so yeah. Grab this, grab that, grab this, throw this in so we can get rid of it. So it doesn't want to come with fascination. Alright, so, right. Opportunities of this nature are so rare, so very rare. I'll be delighted to attend your long ascension, little puppet. Tell me when, tell me where. I shall enjoy your city until then. So, we got her now. She is on board with us. Great, 3 out of 6 going here. Still need the ritual, we still need level 10 lore, and we still need the witnesses. The witnesses are going to be the hard part. But what we can do right off the bat, take Cat, and let's initiate her with my headache. Get it, Cat. Alright, there you go. Boom, you're gone now. Ha 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 ha. Anyways. I think I'll probably go with Imago. It's more of a... I like it because it's more of a sad story. Okay, so... This, however, has to be done first. Glimmering. So let's grab... What am I doing? Grab these two first. We're going to need the library, and we're going to need the intuition. Alright, hit it. It'll take a while for those to combine as well, but then we'll have the level 14, hopefully be able to grab what we need and come back. Because especially if we get the damn key, it will allow us to infinite access to the peacock level, because then we can just blaze through what we need. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so everything's going to be left to decay up here, reputation-wise. We've got you now, Cat. Great. Get back in line. You can still absorb 2 more levels, and you will be doing so for us. Now, however, we grab Ludlow. And we tell him, wait, we can't. We can't, actually. Silly me, I forgot to actually finish any of these. Oh, well. Guess we're just, you know what? You know what? Freak it. You know what? Go do some craftsman stuff, alright? And meanwhile, we don't need a Latin primer, so just sell the damn thing. Alright, there we go. Right then. Excellent. Give me a second, and there you go. Boom. Oh god, so I got one back on duty. I feel so much better now. The Death Goddess just makes me feel safe. Kind of a paradox for a living creature, but this is what we are. Paradoxes. So we're just going to have the notoriety. We're going to have to consume that with a painting again. Oh well. Oh, we may not be able to. 40. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight if we try that. Alright. There you go. Alright. So. Glimmering comes up next for the tests, I believe. No, actually, first one, we have to do the library first. Pause. So we're not going to get caught. Yep. Knowledge. That will take care of 2 of them. Next one, we'll put the Glimmering in. That will bring us to level 14. We can then search 14 for the next vault. And I don't know if we'll get to that one this time around. But then we can also start working on combining all of the lore. And that will let us crack down on the absolute last part, the Watchers, which is the most difficult one. Now. Right. Deep breath. 2 funds. It's cash, which is good. It's good to get for standard primer. Okay, so everything just keeps going little by little. 18 seconds. It's not going to make it. Yeah, notoriety is going to get grabbed, unfortunately, which is problematic because I can't even kill him at this point. Might be able to get to painting. Come on, come on, come on. It's a risk. It's a risk. It's a risk. It's a risk. Okay, so we got a problem here. He's grabbed clues, which means we've got him for 30 seconds, which means it cannot get hide it long enough with painting. So what are we going to do? Probably going to have to do, once we get him out of there, is try to nab it. That's not going to work. It takes 60 seconds to do so. All right, so save for 24 seconds. The problem is it takes 60 seconds for it to do and does not auto lock when it comes into the in other words, when it comes into the thing. It will be grabbable by him, I think. But that may be our only option, because if I try to do it with the painting, it doesn't last 60 seconds. Well, maybe if you're at the last second, the absolute last second. Well, I haven't tried that one before in a while. I don't remember if it works or not, but I guess we're going to find out. Okay, you decided to increase your resources by 1. Great. That's awesome. Now, get that there. Get rid of that. And let's continue. I mean, I just kind of been ignoring him because he hasn't been a major issue at the moment, but he will be eventually. Yep, there you go. Power up 1. Then, let's see. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to try it anyways. How else do we learn? Let's do a portrait for him. And, yeah. Keep that combining on that side. Yeah, I don't think it's 57. We're going to see. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll find out. If it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work. And we have to deal with the evidence or dispose of the dude, which we probably will do. Should have disposed him earlier, but I'd actually forgotten about him. It's so ineffective. And then he just sneaks up on you, unfortunately. Yeah, 19 seconds. Yeah, we probably won't be able to do this. It's probably designed you can't be able to do this. We also got to pay for our medicine. In that case, we probably toss out one of the iron spintra we've stored up. Just so we have the extra cash. Okay, give me a second. Bonk. Sorry, that almost dropped. Nut. Huh, okay. Here we go. Alright, so boom. 19 seconds. Yeah, we're going to be out of here soon. And yeah, we won't be able to pull it off. I didn't think it was possible, but I had to check. This one, illumination, we passed the library. We already have it in play. Yep. So it is still, here. Do we do it again? That's actually fully possible. Grab this, put this in, and do it again. This time, let's see, 14 seconds. Yeah, the problem is that, again, we have the same issue. He will pop out. It's either 60 seconds to be able to do this, because this became out from something else. Yeah, it's not going to be workable. It's also going to just generate more of this. So the question is, do we want to keep doing this in an attempt to produce the smoke screen effect? I mean, that is an option we have. We lose the job temporarily. We have to beg for it back. I can't get this repaired, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so what we need to do, let's pop this one in just because we need to get another spintra. Or do we? We don't need another spintra right now because we've already got all the combinations we need to create level 14, but we might have to start working towards the other one. They probably shouldn't stop. All right, so let's get this. Right, so we can... okay, let's do this. 1. Put in this. Put in this. Put in that. We're basically going to try smoke screening for a bit. This will produce another one. All right, so it's probably not the best angle we're going with, but we're going with it. And contentment's good. Yeah, we're very content for as insane everything is. Lose the job temporarily there, but it doesn't go away, so we just say we're on vacation. We're a high enough level bureaucrat, you can just do that. All right, got the money. Good. All right, so. Okay. Therefore, it's random. See, what we want to do is produce so much mystique that he keeps going and going and going until the notoriety runs out. It's a pretty low % chance of playing off that way, but it's about what I'm down to at this moment. Now, grab this, grab the fund. We just got those 4. There you go. Passionate intensity. Yes, yes. More madness to keep things confused. I got the notoriety, unfortunately. All right, so next plan. We'll deal with the fallout. But meanwhile, what can we do? Don't need to do any more of the Trempton smoke screen because it was a 1 in 4 chance, and we just 1 in 3 chance, right? Yep. No, 1 in 4 chance. We lucked down instead of lucked in rather than lucked out. So let's concentrate on other things. We may have to deal with decaying evidence. All right. Okay, so that happened. But in the meantime, what do we do about this? Summon a killer. That's what I think we should do. Let's go. We can always use more killers. Get back in there. Speaking of killers. Die. Now, there's a 10% chance, or maybe a 30% chance, I'm not sure, that the evidence will not be collected. I'm not, however, banking on that. We get lucky, it's good, but never assume we get lucky. Besides, we can actually sacrifice our minions, too. Not really to worry about. Okay, so yeah, blinking in the light. Yeah, we're getting closer. Yay! All right. Level 14. You know what happens next. Do it. Now, let's translate. Let's just grab this. Translate. No. Grab Sanskrit. Add in translation. Work towards getting that done. Oh my god, what else is going on? Great, we're gonna get sick again. Oh well. At least we have our health. You don't have your health, you die. So nothing else is really a problem at that point anymore. Yep. Definitive evidence. We need to get rid of that one fashion or another. Let me see. Do we have the summoning capacity for that? I think so. 6-2. 6-2. I'm thinking. Right. We've got. Now we've got lore. Okay, we've got lore. We've got the object. We need the influence. What influences do we have that we could use for that? Either winter or forge or knock. None of those are going to be easy to get, however. Forge, knock. Okay. We'll work on this in a bit. But right now, hi, Victor. Nice to know you. You are now my brain receptacle for bad thoughts. Now, okay. Made in the Mirror. Was going to be introducing him shortly to an issue. Shortly to an issue. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going possibly do something stupid, but yeah, we're good for a bit. We'll talk to him, and we'll send her in our stead. Have fun, kids. Now, can I summon either one? Okay, so we need Moth. That is possibility. But it's going to be 6 Moth, isn't it? 6 Moth, 2, and Grail. Oh, it's 6 Grail, 2 Moth. We can do this, I think. Let's check. All right, so Grail. Let's see what we got here. Cool. Boom. We can use that to steal the evidence as well. Yeah, we're going kind of nuts with the magic, but, you know, we're Sith. We've been working ordinary tactics for too long. Hey. That'd be the wreck of the Christabel, right? It'd be the wreck of the Christabel. It's from a poem, I believe. But anyways. Okay. Now. That's exactly what we needed. Okay, so next time around, we'll be getting the Rick of the Crystal Bell, which pretty much is going to guarantee endgame, because that gives us the key and, I believe, the ritual from one of the books. This is translated, which means we now need to get it into level 6. There you go. And with the research we're doing here. Also, money-wise, let's you're saving these for a reason. Right. Okay. So we still need a bunch of these to do. Didn't I do one of these? And did I not position it correctly? Or did I probably got involved with something else? All right. Okay. All right. So what are we looking at now? Oh, good. This is that. Is that. No time to exercise. We have far, far too many things to do here. All right. So. Sigh. On the other hand, we're feeling okay, which is good. Good attitude is a good attitude is a first good step. Positive attitude while tempting to harness the dark forces of creation. Just remember that. Attitude matters. All right. A couple of cash, that's good. Just so we have a little extra. And we'll see about our murder attempt in a little bit. Okay, there is the raw prophet. Excellent. Excellent. We'll send him in to do the evidence later. But it's going to be one dead Padawan in a moment, I believe. And yeah. Human corpse. All right, so first things first, we need to take the new guy, and he gets to eat a corpse. All right, so. Where's the corpse? There you go. Yeah, take that. Take Victor. There you go, my man. Bon appetit. We do allow mustard for this ritual. Okay, so right. Righty. Can do. We want to use smoke screen. We want the notoriety to burn, and we do not want the Oh, there you go, Slee. Maybe I did you before, not sure. Okay, what we'll do is we'll get more mystique from that. We'll just keep generating more and more mystique until notoriety dies or it's seized again. But we're going to keep removing, all of the stuff we've been doing. Let's see about this. Alright, so. Boom, 6. Now remember, we need intuition. So the next thing we do is we immediately, since this will not last long enough, we'll need to grab another glimmering. Why we didn't use all the passion, by the way, because we're going to need a glimmering. We'll combine these to here. It's parable. This is parable. Why can't you, okay, you can't link up. Doesn't matter. All right, we're going to combine you anyways, so it'll be fine. You two will get together just perfectly. Okay, so keep it up. Now we'll begin our long process developing level 10 moth lore. Okay, what do we got here? No, we just don't need a better place. Okay. What we got here? Yep, my fear. Exactly. Die. You generate even more mystique, probably for absolutely no purpose, but contentment. But we're still positive about the whole thing, which I've got to admit, didn't think Dooku is a cheerful guy. I mean, even when he was in the middle of losing to Anakin, he didn't really seem to be downbeat. I mean, I guess he's just one of those ones that, just a happy guy. Even when he's, in the middle of being betrayed by his master, which, if you're a Sith, you got to expect that shit. That's just gonna happen to you. Okay, so, right. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. We have to figure out what to do with her next. But, where's the evidence? Evidence. There it is. Tentative evidence. Let's, okay, speak to and grab that, would you please? 70% chance of success. Which again will reduce the problems that we're going to be having again shortly. Yes, I'm taking a vacation to practice my Sith painting career again, all the way back from the beginning. Remember, nothing was just an unemployed artist whose heart was broken by the lack of a social system on Naboo. And now the Empire was born from that mistake. And just remember that for the future, people. Oh my god. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here, but we're gonna do it again. Okay. 3061. You know, right. We need to keep all this out. So, you know what? Just hit it. Go. And Cat can have this one. Go for it. Deep breath. All right. Another Mystique. Thanks. That's actually a good thing. It was rumors you spread about us. Good. Good to know. Good to know. Really hard work there, dude. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, Christabel is about the last thing we've got going. I don't know if I have enough at this point to do it, though. Yeah, I'm saving that for next episode because it's going to be a lot of work. Plus, of course, we want to give her that one notoriety first. Okay, so what we want next, combine these two. Got the intuition to do it. Let's go. And that'll bring us to 8. 2 8s bring to 10. That is, of course, the fourth aspect we need. Okay, so unfortunately, there's no dude here, but you are going to be able to grab another Mystique. And there will be no evidence shortly. Hopefully. Well, certainly not why you have it. I cannot believe that that's like insult to injury. You give me the vitality I couldn't generate because of all the studying. Alright, so yeah, there will be another one next time, but Mystique will be generated quite highly. Deep breath. Alright. Well, that's all going on. The raw prophet has consumed the record, so boom, we're good there. Oh, and at the rate we're going, we'll send the Maid in the Mirror after the new guy. That's awesome. Alright, so there's no evidence that we've done anything. Got Mystique like crazy. Yeah, I do think Dooku's looking sus to the council at this point. Deep breath. Alright, so what we need now is we need to get one of these freaking things done. There. There. Just so we can get back in temporarily while we've been doing that. Okay. So, what else do we have going here? Trying to figure it out. This, that. This. Okay, so Madame is offered you a commission. So none of their commissions can be reset again. We've been a bit behind on that. So, but we will be able to hopefully introduce the maid to the new guy. Hang on, get in there. Grab that. Vitality. Alright, guess what you aren't? You aren't protected against psychic attack. Alright, so we're going to talk to you. Send our proxy. Have fun, kids! Play well together. Well, the way we define playing well together. If you're Sith, it's required that you have an evil laugh down. Otherwise, none of the other Sith take you seriously. Okay. Now, unfortunately, after this, it's only going to be the warded one, so it's going to be harder to deal with our issues. We have to hire a bounty hunter again. Okay, so we've got the dream thing clear, so that shouldn't be an issue. And boom. Okay, and yeah, there you go. Alright, so. Excellent. Turn that in a bit. Next. Shall we begin painting again? That's the question we have, actually. See, the thing is, with her down, we have to see whether she's down yet or not. So, why don't we just grab another commission? We do have the reason for it, after all. Let's see. Boom. Get it. Get it done. Get it done. I'm the grandmother monster over there. So, yeah. Things do seem to be going fairly well. Fairly well. Okay. At least the raw prophets are easy to summon at this point. And we'll see if how well our murder attempt went. Side. And boom. Again. Corpse. And again, we know what to do about it. All right, Porter. Porter, my man, you're about to move to the next level. Bon appetit. The notoriety is getting pretty thick, though. I will note that. Oh, boy. Okay, so deep breaths. At least one of the notoriety is going to die before it can become an issue. Yay, what are we doing here? Elimination. All right, pause. There. Take that. Thank goodness about that part, though. All right, so we've got that. Dream of a key. Peacock. Oops, peacock door. Grab this, throw the key in. Lose that. Okay. Wow. It's going to take a while to get that moth lore up. But in the meanwhile, like I said, we can prep for the vault run, and then we'll be able to take it slow. All right. So, while that's all going on, why don't we paint again so that we can have 46. Grab the ones that are going to decay. Grab that one, this one, and that one, and hit it. Inspiration will be a glimmering. Go for it. Or that will produce more. That will produce more of a smoke screen for this notoriety, which is now our biggest issue. If it comes down to it, because we're not getting rid of notoriety before the next copper shows up. You died, or went back home. This is going to be the issue, however. Do me a favor, take care of that, would you? That prevents them from becoming an issue immediately, because we will use them to summon another one once they come out of this. Alright. Alright then. Ah, yes. You're a disciple now. Good, good. Let's not talk about... Nobody talks about the initiation, right? Well, I got that down. 0.5 seconds is not going to be enough, but we can just keep sending her out until it is. Then, that here, we don't need it. Okay, another fascination trap, which is actually in our benefit. Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay. Do it again. Got it. All right. So yeah, everything's adding up here. Notoriety will be gone soon. Excellent, excellent. We'll wait on that probably to end the episode, and then we will move forward with our existence. All right. Okay, so she's good for a bit. Yeah. And we got funds and more mystique. Okay, so not much for funds, but we got funds. Anyways, yeah. This one's got a little time left to it. But these are going to pop soon. You can decide whether we want to do this. I don't think so, just in case. But we can kind of go nuts here with the mystique. 43%, 6, these two. Because we do want to keep these longer. That'll do. Go for it. Okay. Here you go. 8. Moldy warp something or other. Now, gotta combine these two. Oops. No, we need the other. Okay, so that makes sense, actually. That's why we needed these two. We got lucky. We need to translate this one from Aramaic. That will give us another 6, and that will bring it up to there. So that's how we're going to be starting next episode, by the way, is that we are going to tackle the wreck of the Christabel right here. We're going to continue to keep combining all of these lore until we get the 10 that should be going here. This 6 plus that 6 I'm about to read for, that will become 8, 8 become that 10, and that we get that. That's that one done, and then we'll have the book. And then after that, we can start spamming Made in the Mirror in order to be able to get the Watchers. And then we will become a god. We'll have unlimited instead of limited power. Isn't that great? So yeah, I guess we're going to hold it here for now. This is Fantastic World, saying farewell from Lovecraft Country and Cultist Simulator, Lantern Apostle, Star Warish version, and I hope you enjoyed this. And like I said, this is the hardest run, and I haven't actually completed this one yet. I'll be getting an accomplishment for this, which is actually not a lot of those left in this game for me. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe per usual, and I will see you next time. Bye. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.